Welcome to the Grim Reaper Radio Network, the final resting place for ideas both controversial and tame. I'm death, not taxes. I turn up only once. The truth may be out there, but the lies are inside your head. Despite the rumor, death isn't cruel, merely terribly good at his job. It is often said that life is cheap. This is, of course, completely wrong. Life is often very expensive, but you can get death for free. Do you not know that a man is not dead while his name is still spoken? Light thinks it travels faster than anything, but it is wrong. No matter how fast light travels, it finds the darkness has always gotten there first, and is waiting for it. Join Grim on his distinctly underground network.
And a good evening to you all. Nice to see so many people here. Some people I've not seen in here for some time, but thank you. Most appreciated. I'm not going to mention either of you two. However, I see there's a lot of infidels in as well. I'd like to see infidels turn up every now and again. So, what's on the cards tonight? Well, I know one thing's not on the card. The way we finished last time. So, I wouldn't worry too much about that. And it's nice to see we have security in the chat for anybody who is misbehaving. And authentication will be required backstage before you can come up, even if I know who you are or I've got a good understanding. Monk, I love the fact that you love a challenge and you're going to like what I have planned for you a little bit later. And I'm sure you would love to come up and give everybody a welcome speech, but we'll sort that one out later. Let's have the elephant in the room is what happened last week. Let's get this out of the way. Well, it wasn't actually last week. It was Monday, Tuesday. Tell a lie. See, I've forgotten already. Where we had to accidentally disconnect the stream early. Well, it was actually late, but very sudden. That was due to some kind person who decided they wanted to drop a P-bomb. Yeah. So, wandering hippie. Yeah. It's never happened to you. Yeah. Well, you see, I had a lot of people watching at the time, and I was co-sharing the stream with somebody else. I took my eye off security for a second, and before I knew it, Monk had appeared, allegedly. But that's up for grabs, I suppose. It was all just a bit of a cock, definitely. No, it's not. I'm not alleging that at all. It actually was, I believe. Thing is, I can't get hold of it. I had to delete it, so I can't prove either way. But it's great to see so many people who've come back in, and if nothing else, they just want to know, Wandering Hippie, and I'm not sure whether that's you or not, to be honest. Can a Supermod just double check, keep an eye on him as well, just in case? Thank you. Because apparently you can change the pictures and put up somebody else's voice. So just one of those things. Wandering Nipple, he's called, not Wandering Hippie. I'm surprised, actually. Yeah, my old friend. No, he hasn't turned up. Don't understand why he hasn't done. Well, I have put the link out for people to join. I believe, but I'm going to send it over to the Discord channel. And I think it'd be safe enough to leave it in there. If I can sort it out in plenty of time. Because it's annoying when you've got to take all these sodding precautions, And after all, I never thought, but there again, who did before it happened? So, my apologies again for what went very wrong. And for those people who are around in the Discord channel and you are already members, or you wish to go across and authenticate, etc., pass security, the link's in the chat there. So, most appreciated if you wouldn't mind going in there. Because if I stick it out in the front, I've just got to decide what I'm doing and where I'm going. Wandering Hippie. If okay, I can understand you being on the road, but I didn't realise you had any friends. But I appreciate you being here anyway. Now, just wondering whether or not he's riding his bike or whether he's actually in the surroundings more known as a car. Who else is there? Monk, he's still here. I haven't seen him, but your friend has got the link. I say your friend, he's a friend of the show, so apparently, BBA. He can send you the link if you can contact him. It's in his Telegram. Yeah, okay, I lied about the friend. Okay, see what I mean. He's about 5,000 miles away, 5 hours behind us, and he still thinks he can put one over on the Reaper. Never mind. Good try, good try. Monk, do you want me to show you what your Prezi is now? What I've sorted out for you? Or do you want to wait? Because if you wait too long, I'll just end the live and I'll forget all about it. Yeah. I say about scratching. The cats are at it. Well, kittens. They like scratching at things. It's all right. They're not touched the furniture yet. Yeah. Wandering Hippie, you're being honest now because you got caught out. No wonder you're dreading the British arriving at Cape Cod next year. Oh, well, I have some fun for you, mate. Especially when we go out and we go and talk to the local police, and I compare them and their brutality that they will show towards you by the time I finish. Of course, I'll claim diplomatic immunity, allegedly. I just set the wife on them. You're Sean, how you doing? Thank you so much. I like the fact that we've got quite a few people watching at the moment, and that's appreciated. And it's also appreciated everything which is going on in the chat. A couple of people thought I was on half an hour earlier because they got the notification. Then they thought it was at 8 o'clock, which I thought was funny. Because then it did say 8:15, and for a change, I'm actually on time or thereabouts. I'm going to the States. Yes, first time. I'm trying to figure out a couple of little things, such as if I take off from the UK and it is a 10-hour flight, it's due to land at the destination at 6:45, but it takes 10 hours to get there. How does that work out? And is it 6:45 destination side, or will it be destination UK side, time zone? Try and figure that one out. You going to the States? Yeah. Covered that. Sorry. Will I be doing any recording? I'll be going live a few times, just to rub it in. Honestly, and there's a lot of people who actually turned around to me and said, "You're not going." I don't believe you. I'm surprised there's not a campaign out there saying, "Show us your receipts." But yeah, I'm going out to Massachusetts, and it's easy for them to say. But there again, I was looking at some of the areas that they've got there, and a lot of them are named after places in the UK. But that's not unusual. Lol, he said he's going live to rub it in. Yeah, I will do. Yeah, I'll rub it in. But I'll have to do some recording and then put a few things together, like the outtakes, stuff that I wouldn't be able to show. I may have to make that. Well, I can't make it YouTube friendly, so it won't be on here. I'll probably stick it in the Discord channel or something like that. But yeah, that'll be the bits that we can't show. Okay, so in case you need it, Yikwo versus Hopkins and Wong versus US, 2 Supreme Court cases, said that they were covered by the Constitution. Yeah, that's one of the things which I checked out, not from a legal point of view, but the moment I stepped past the barrier of no man's land at the airport, and they've approved me, and they know I'm not carrying anything lethal, like a bag of jelly babies, or anything like that. I'm covered. Hippie, I don't do this for likes. There can be 28 people in. There just isn't. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What can I say? I just came upon this idea to go and deliver a box of tea bags. It's a long way to go, but at least I know that the person who gets them actually gets them. And you try sending stuff through Royal Mail, they lose it halfway across the Atlantic. It's either that it went on their new vessel across the sea, Titanic 2.5, or is that too soon, folks? I can never work that one out. You have the same protections under the Constitution outside of voting, of course. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't vote anyway. Apparently, I've just got to pass some Homeland Security crap because I've never been there before. Douchey bags. Was it douche? I can get away with it. You see, I can actually call it hippie, but I mean, it's only because he knows that I just take the mickey anyway. I might as well do it from this side of the Atlantic for a change, you know. So I've been wittering gone for about 16 minutes, and it feels like an hour. So if there is anybody who wants to come up and have a chat, please do so. But I want you to first of all confirm you do by making this solemn oath a 1 in the chat. Then I'll do my best to put it out. Oh dear, the cat's moving stuff around in the background. All right, you take care, Hippie, and I'll speak to you again sometime as well, probably in the early hours. My time, that is. So anybody wants you to come up and say hello, find out what's going on, because we do have a celebration to perform. And if he doesn't turn up, I'll still go ahead and do the presentation, you know, because I put a lot in, you know. So let's, I just thought, you know, I'll play it regardless. I'm just being sent a message. It's good, this. What's this one for you live? Oh, yeah. I hate it when I have to translate to myself. If you're listening, yes, it is. Wouldn't it just be easier for someone just to go to come over here and just go, oh, yeah, he is live. Hello, Ghost Eagle. Thank you. I like this one. Standard question. It's a question, not a statement, because I know it's a question because there's a question mark after the second M. You've got a criminal record, Grim. I don't mean silly stuff. I mean con man, assault, and never had a problem under ES. Oh, right, okay. The EST A system. Do you know, I didn't even know about that at all. Didn't have a clue. It was only by accident when I was talking to a friend of mine who'd been over there. He said, oh, don't forget, you've got to get this I thought he said ETA. And I said, well, I know the estimate time of arrival. He said, no, ESTA. Oh, right, fair enough. Okay, I don't need to do anything with this guy. I know he's as straight as a dime. And also has been to the 10 club.
Go on, Bomb. Go on, Bomb.
No, it's a vigilante media bomb.
Yeah.
I've got. I'm still waiting to see if there's anybody else who wants to come up. But you know, well, I've asked her to put a 1 in the chat, but you seen not to want to come up. Maybe I understand wanting Hippie, not wanting he can't go. He's got fly off, not literally. And then we got just Sean in. We've had a few others in as well, you know. If you want to come up and say hello, find out what's going on, I'll let you know. You could be the first people to see it as well, live on the Grim Reaper Network. Ghost Eagle, long time no see, got to be honest. But yeah, you know, earlier on when I was on Monk, talking to Monk on BBAs.
Yeah.
And I said that he should be he's going to receive an award. He came in, and I can't do it now because he's buggered off. But do you think I should play it anyway before the end, regardless of whether he turns up and does his speech?
No.
Sorry?
Go for it.
Go for it. It's a bit early yet. Maybe he'll come in soon. I don't want to be on the live too long. I've got to work again tomorrow. I don't mind. Say work as I always do. But I have to get some sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night. And this is where the rumours are going to start, Mellows, as Mellows can confirm. I had a bit of a sleepless night. You kept prodding me. No, I'm joking.
Too much information.
Well, that's down to them. Hello, Stangu. Yeah, I know you're around. Are you doing your usual, or coming back to do what you used to usually do? Moderate, just in case we get any more fictitious people. No.
Oh, Jesus. So
Is he here? Is he here?
I don't think he's arrived yet. It's a rumour.
Oh, right. Okay. Was it? Oh, is it too soon?
It's too soon.
Is it too soon?
Yeah,
You know,
the other one's got to come first, hasn't he?
I've been looking for their bloody souls for ages. I thought they'd been and gone.
Right, the big boy's got to come first, and then he's got to come.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, right? Off the top of my head, right? Do you think that it's right that a YouTube creator who creates a piece of work, right? Do you think that they're right if somebody else downloads it, right, and then uploads it as if it's their content? Do you think it's right that they should put a strike in?
Clearly, it's not right.
It's not right
for a reason.
Right. Okay. Hold that thought. Good evening, GY Trucker. I did see you were in early. Thanks for coming back. Okay. I won't tell you who the person was that put the strike in, but it was AJ Smith who got the strike. Does that mean that you would possibly change or reconsider your hypothesis of an answer?
Did I change my answer?
I didn't. Well, would you, now you've got that information, would you?
It doesn't matter who. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. The rules for a reason. You know, if you've made a piece of work and you've put it up on there, hoping to, and it's your creation, and you put it up on YouTube.
Okay.
And then I download it and I put it up on my channel, and I'm getting views and it's monetized and I'm getting paid for it, and I'm not giving you any credit. Then that clearly is against YouTube's policy and is unethical on every level. You know.
Right. So, story has it.
I'm stealing the fruits of your labours and benefiting from it.
Yeah. Now, this may be a true story. It may not be. Okay, because I wouldn't want to call somebody out incorrectly. But let's say for
Now, if you've
argument's sake,
taken what I've made and edited it, that's a different story altogether.
yeah, okay, all right. So, for argument's sake, you produce a piece of material, no matter what it is, right? I downloaded it, right, and then uploaded it. Didn't say anything. Didn't give you any credit or anything like that, right? Even though your trademark is seen all the way through, right? What do you think that A is the strike justified, and B, do you think that YouTube should put a strike against them?
You know, if it's your content, you have every right to strike.
Right.
To make a complaint.
I just think it's funny because it's actually an auditor
Someone's
who did
copied your content and uploaded it.
Mm-hmm.
You have every right, in my opinion, to make your complaint. I mean, this is why we live in a free world, right? You know, because each of us have the right to complain about being done over, right? So there's a complaint procedure. There's a judge, an ombudsman, whoever you want to call him, and he's going to decide who did the wronging and who did, you know, and what they have to compensate. You know, at the end of the day, YouTube
there's no money involved.
An option, right, for you to complain and remove content if it's copyright, if it's your material.
I think there's a principle here. The principle is, to me, is if somebody, regardless of who it is, say for argument's sake, they downloaded and recorded one of the shows we do on it on a Friday, then uploaded it, right? Regardless of what it says, who's saying what, etc. If they didn't give any credit, at least, preferably asked, right?
These are discretionary, right?
There would be then I would have, well, I would have the right to put in a strike because technically they've taken whatever the content is.
If you're a monetized channel and your content is earning you money, right? And then someone else takes it and earns money on it. And
no, I can see. Yeah, I can see that's from that point. But if both channels aren't monetized, it's not that. It's a principle. That principle is I produced that, therefore I got a right to protect it. Hence the complaint. Yeah, all right, you've explained that to me. I still think it's funny because it was an auditor that did it to a non-auditor. And it had nothing to do with auditing either at the time.
Well, I mean, we have the ability to communicate, right? And your first point of call should be to try and communicate with the person, right? And clearly, if you're not getting on, if you've had an argument and you're falling out, or whatever, you just got to remember that, you know, just like you have every right to, you know, create your content and upload it, you know. He has the same rights. He can take your content and, you know, according to the fair use policy that YouTube has, he can review your content. He can edit your content. He can make it his own, right? And then there's nothing you can do about it, whether you're monetized or not. The monetized value is about damages, right? Otherwise, what else is there? There's no damages. There's no financial damages. There's no physical damages. There's no. It's just basically defamation, right? I mean, is it defamation when somebody re-uploads your stuff? It's not really. I mean, there's no damage.
No, it's not defamation. It's infringement of copyright. Basically,
infringement of copyright would imply that there's some financial loss.
Not necessarily. I mean, the person who's actually put it together, it's their content, it's their idea, etc. Right? So there is loss because of the time taken to put it. You with me? But that's all.
What financial loss is there, though?
Well, there wouldn't be any financial loss.
Exactly.
But it's
you can get very far in a court.
But from a point of view of etiquette, at least. should
Yeah,
ask.
courts don't deal with
if it's
it.
okay.
They don't bother with that shit.
You know,
It's about for courts to get involved. It's about financial damages.
yeah,
physical-
no, I agree. No,
physical
we're not
damages.
talking that level.
If you were monetized, right, and you was earning X amount of money, and one video could net you in, like, I don't know, some of these channels, some one video could net them in like thousands of pounds, right? So yeah, there's damages there. There's loss.
So
financial
Truck has
losses.
just sort of put it to me and to you and everybody else. The question you asked, they should try to contact the original creator or explain when uploaded, whose it was, and as there was some videos I would like to post. Yeah,
There is fair use.
That's the etiquette.
Policy terms. Yeah, there's it's more than etiquette. It's called fair use terms of services on YouTube. If you are going to re-upload content, right, it's common practice to ask for permission, right, so you don't get a copyright strike. And it would be good if you have it, like either in digital record or verbally is not worth the paper it's written.
Yeah.
Right, so
Truck has gone on. Wouldn't you find it a contempt? As I say, I mean, I personally don't. If somebody wants to use any of this things, which is videos that past lives, etc. It's
like I said, if they're re-uploading the whole video in its entirety.
But I personally,
that's another thing altogether.
Yeah, no, well, as I say, I personally wouldn't. Yeah, compliment. Sorry, you're right there. I personally wouldn't have an issue. I've said it many a time. Anything on here you want to use, I don't care. It's not a problem. I don't agree with
usually
copyright.
You ask for permission. You link the original source and the video and the creator in your description, and you should be okay. I mean, if it's a monetized content, that's the only time it'll become an issue.
Yeah.
Because some of these channels have copyrighted tunes on their intros and things like that. So you could quite easily get copyrighted automatically without the content creator putting in a strike, or even knowing about it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So you got to edit it and create like a fair use license.
Yes, I do agree, but as I say, I think the best thing to do is to ask. That way you can't offend. Blackwatch, good day to you.
When I originally started, do you remember when we started Eyes on the Audit? I started asking all the auditors, all the content creators, a lot of them. I asked them, basically the Eyes on the Audit was just I wasn't hosting any of the videos. All I was doing was resharing the links, so they were still getting the views, right? And all I was doing is helping to advertise and promote those channels. So what I was doing was reaching out to mostly auditors and asking them if they wanted me to include their channel on the website. And funny enough, I actually got a few people. Some people even said, no, I spend a lot of time and effort making those videos. I don't want you to put them on your website. And I was trying to explain to them, look, I'm not hosting the videos. I'm not putting them on my channel. I'm resharing your links on my website, right? So you're still getting the views. You're still getting the advertising revenue. Even the website itself wasn't advertised. There was no Google ads on there, so that it wouldn't be any interference of advertising revenue. So, but there's still people out there that just don't want you to use their stuff. Okay.
No, I mean, I can understand that people who turn around and say, "Oh, no, I don't want that," etc.
Yeah, I mean, I understand some of their arguments,
but if there's no monetization, there's not an issue. However, I can understand.
Well, it's not just monetization, right? You're building up your channel, right? You're getting subscribers from content from someone else's efforts.
Yeah, but I can understand the other argument. There's nothing in it for me. what you
Well, you're
going
getting
to
views, you're building subscribers, you're building up your hours time. So there is benefit, whether you acknowledge it or not. You are
yeah,
having better.
yeah,
If you was
no,
to
yeah.
play someone's
I
video,
mean, yeah, but you might even get somebody to turn around and say, yes, as long as you cross my palm with silver.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, you give them a little donation, or you know, they'd be happy to. You know, please post to share my stuff. You know what I mean? Some people
yeah.
are right about it. Some people are really cool about it.
Mhm.
I've met a whole bunch of people. I've spoken to people like AB. I've spoken to Pinaki News. I've spoken to Charlie Veach. I've spoken to a
Mhm.
number of people, and they're all been cool about it. Do you know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
Pinaki News was a little bit, you know, wasn't sure about what I was trying to do, but yeah,
Well,
there's a
then,
lot of people.
at the end of the day, that's what we're all here for. Is, in my opinion, anyways, is to talk openly and honestly, and you know, accept what other people say without, you know, getting up too upset and being hurty. Blackwatch's opinion is, to me, posting links to videos of others without permission is wrong. Period.
I wouldn't do it anyway.
And
Personally.
then follows up possibly even illegal. Well, I'm not too sure about that.
No, you see, we live in a country where we have
Because
anything illegal.
because content's copyrighted.
Well, it's not
The people
copyrighted,
who
is it?
own it automatically, anything that goes on YouTube, the people who actually own it is YouTube.
Exactly. I mean, when you just because you upload it to a YouTube channel doesn't mean that you've copyrighted the material. In order for you to copyright material, you have to register it register the
Yeah.
copyrighted content, right? And create an archived evidence of it, right? So
Mhm.
no, it's not copyright. It's not properly copyrighted just because you've uploaded it to your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know,
There you go.
if you wanted a YouTube, if you wanted an intro, for instance, that was that had your music that you created, and you wanted to copyright that music, you'd have to go through the copyrighted process and register your piece of material, and then that would be automatic, right? So if anybody ever did download your music and upload it to their channel,
Mhm.
the YouTube bots will automatically pick that music up and know that it's been copyrighted and protected, and it will take action automatically. You wouldn't have to search through billions of YouTube videos to see if
Well,
someone's
let's
uploaded your content.
let's just talk about this sort of hypothetically. Okay, Sean doesn't care. He thinks it's only right to ask, which I agree.
Yeah,
Now,
sure.
Blackwatch, I did not say who owns the copyright. So YouTube owns them. Yeah, because
You've given it to them.
when you go through the terms and
Possession is
conditions,
9/10 of the law.
right, they copyright it, which always amuses me when another channel. This is what part of the issue as we
You
go
upload
through it.
any
You upload
photographs.
content, you don't own it. However, you complain to YouTube. YouTube then investigates, but YouTube actually own it. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Concept.
The moment you
thing.
upload your content to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, the content becomes ownership of that corporation, right? They own that content, right?
Yeah.
You're just the custodian of it. You know, you're the one that's just responsible for the content. If the content is you know, of a nature that could be deemed politically you know, whatever what they call it, if you're a politically exposed person and your content is they'll just delete your account, and you won't be allowed to create a YouTube or a Facebook account.
No, and the thing is, you can't. The reason why you can't even get the content back is because they own it.
They own it.
Just,
the minute you upload it to Facebook, to YouTube, they own it. It's theirs. This is why I keep telling you, you know, this is why we're working hard to try and build our own platform where we can control our own
you know,
content.
We don't own the content. Everybody owns the content. So you're actually, this is how I would see it. It's not necessarily how it's going to be, but this is how I would see something like this. You build a platform where everybody has a share, right? Every content creator has a share in that. Okay, it's theirs. It belongs to them. So if you're going to fall out with somebody, right, because they nicked your content and shared it, well, wait a minute. We work as one. Does it matter? Because there's no monetization from adverts, you would then arrange your own monetization and how you would support that channel, you know, as a creator. So if you want to put, ask people for donations or whatever, you can do that. That's fine. That wouldn't be an issue. All right, because everybody can do it if they so wish. But then if somebody started to get more views than somebody else, and it came down to petty jealousy, well, two rights don't make a wrong, they say, or is it the other way around? Two wrongs don't make a right. That's it. So rather than taking sides, both creators go and they could have the content back.
Yeah.
Because, that way it stops all this petty jealousy.
Well, like I was saying earlier, we live in a country where the laws are, unless it's expressly forbidden, it's allowed. Everything which is not forbidden is allowed. Any action can be taken unless there is a law that prevents you from doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be expressly forbidden, not just pulled out of thin air, not just it's written on a T-shirt or on a signpost. No, it has to be a law, a statute, or an act that expressly forbids your action. Otherwise, it's allowed.
Can I ask a modern, because some people might find that offensive, Phil? No, actually, I don't find it offensive. But if anybody does, can you send an email stating the reasons why you're offended and why you think action should have been taken about two wrongs will make you a number 42? Because I'm sure that's what he meant and it's a typo. But can you put it into an email and send it off to dillygaffids@wedon'tcare.com? Thank you very much. Delete it. I don't mind. I would just made him think about it. Oh, yeah. These typos. Phil's got a sense of humour. You have to have if you come in here, otherwise you get annihilated. What's that you put there, Sean? If I was if I was another person's content user, I would get an approval okay from the creator just for any future problems that may arise.
Of course, I mean, it's not just common courtesy and respect, and it's something that you would appreciate somebody doing to you if the tables had been turned. It's just it's the right thing to do. You want to re-upload someone's video, you reach out to them and say, look, can I re-upload your video? Or if you don't want to do that, then you're just going to have to go to the effort of editing the video to the point where you can claim fair use. So if you wanted to review the video, you could, for instance, put your image overlaying that image somewhere in the corner somewhere, for instance, right? And then you could pause it for every few seconds and then speak over the video and then say your bit and then let the video play, or just interrupt the video, for instance, right? To make it yours, to make it unique to you, right? Then that way the person whose content it is hasn't got a copyright claim or complaint or anything of that nature, because what you've done is lawful and legal. You have taken a bit of material and you've reviewed it, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly legal. It's fair use.
No, I agree totally with everything you said there.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Hello, Susie. Thank
Susie.
you for dropping in. And also Lego. The star, the person we're waiting on, came in and disappeared. So if you've got any way of contacting the star, will you please get hold of him and ask him if he would like to come over? You know, so we can actually get on with the show, because we're only waiting on him until we can.
Could I just add one more point?
Yeah. I was going to come back to it. I was just trying to influence people. Go.
I was just a light bulb went on for a minute. It's like, if
has it
anyone
gone off yet?
does want to review a video, someone else's video, and I re-upload it, I would suggest that you edit out the intros. Any intros that they have, you would edit them out, because a lot of those are copyrighted and the bot will pick it up automatically, right? You won't even the complaint won't even come from the person or the content creator. The bot will pick it up and give you a copyright strike. So my suggestion would be, if you're going to review and re-upload someone's video, edit out any intros, any music intros that they might have, and just edit it to the point where, don't just put the video up, overlay your video on it, like a picture in picture, if you like, or do some editing to the point where you added some graphics to it, overlaid some text to it.
I don't want this to be seen as one of those shows that encourages people to do anything wrong in any way, shape, or form. Please, at all times, make your own decisions.
Oh yeah.
And at all times, please make sure you do your own investigation as to what you can do and what you can't do.
Yeah, there are a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about the subject anyway. YouTube is a great source of learning. I've learned so much just from watching YouTube.
And also, we know by watching YouTube what not to do. Yes, Monk's in the house.
Here we go.
Hello, Freya. Are you going to come up to accept your reward? Because if you do, head over to my Discord channel, so become a member, and the link is there. Thanks for the spanner. That's so that you can say what you like, and Bear won't time you out when he's up. Everybody gets a spanner. I sometimes find it works as that way. At least I can check your channel first. There is one person, though, I do regret giving a blue spanner to. And if I could, I'd give him a golden spanner, because he can't sing. However, he can play piano. Look, I'm going to. Shall I risk it and put the link in? But that just means I've got to check everybody before they come in.
And you've got like a thing that you can put over, like barefoot.
Oh yeah. I've got one of them.
So then they can flash their willies all they want, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I won't know until I actually speak. And there's some people who I've never spoke to, so don't be offended if for the rest of the evening there is something protecting the channel. So
You know, I just got to say this, you know, to all these trolls and all these people that want to hurt other people, and got so much hate inside them, right? Because I can feel it. I'm all the way over here. I can feel the hatred in some of these people on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, well, I
There's a
don't.
special place for you in hell, and we're almost there.
Yeah.
So hang
I
tight.
sort of did a similar thing on my channel to promote my mate's channel lawfully. And he said, nice one as well as well happy. I don't see what the problem is. You
No, a
know?
lot of people will tell you,
Well,
yeah, go for it. It's
you
just
know,
more exposure for them, really. You
well,
know?
that's how I saw it, you know. Anyway, I'll put the link there. Grab it while you can. Come on up, and you know, if you just want to hang around backstage, see what goes on. Yeah, fine. There's nothing there. It's just a different room. That's all. But yeah. Luckily, I know what some people look like, so when they come up on, you know, they can show the camera. That's fine.
Put a little
Make sure you
banner up,
turn
man,
it
just
off.
to be sure, bro. If you
Yeah.
got one, put one up just to, you know.
Well, at the moment, there's nobody backstage.
Right.
I thought Monk could come in for the second half, but he's probably run off again. You know, I invited Bear, but I don't know where he is. I'm actually, I mean, I won't say I'm glad that he's not here, but he does at times take over the show, only because he's the bare butt of all jokes. Think about that one, folks.
Yeah.
But if anyone can get hold of him, and I'm sure he would love to see the award.
Dying to give it to him, yeah.
Well, it's something he can use on his channel as well.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, I know.
But I want, you know, it's like a premiere.
He's got to get up here, isn't he? Where is he?
Well, this is it. He's scared.
Oh shit!
He's out cycling with goths. I misread that. He's in town.
Has he lost his bottle?
Yeah, of course he has.
Oh,
He's not sure whether it's a wind up.
Well, don't worry, man. He's not going to be able to bite you. He's can't do anything to you, man.
Oh, really?
Well, it won't be that bad, you know. First, there's the pain, and then there's the shame.
For the rest of your life.
You know? Just squeeze. It's all right. You're all right.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't me that actually first mentioned it, was it? There is a story behind the award. And again, I don't want to say too much without Monk being up here, because part of the torture is reliving that conversation that you had. Hello, Mr. Williams. How are you? Daryl Williams. I guess you people haven't get out of debt free.
The only problem with getting out of debt is that you can never get back into debt.
Yeah.
Not that you want to get into debt anyway, but
it's like
the problem.
It's like the intro says, you know, life is not cheap, but death is free. You know?
Yeah. So
it's true. What's this then? Monkey's probably chasing another cop car down the road. As fast as his little legs will carry him. Come on, Monk. Show your face. Prove me wrong. I mean, this show is dedicated to the one and only Monk. more commonly known as Friar Tuck, but he's only in disguise. Come on. Press the button. It's free. And I'm going to be nice to you. Maybe that's what he's frightened of. AJM, how are you? Nice to see you. You've not missed much. We've had a conversation around what was it now? Oh yeah, copyright. Bittersweet Symphony. It's hard to pronounce some of these names when you're not exactly got through 420 yet. Ladies and gentlemen, if Monk does not show up in the next 5 minutes, I will play it anyway for the world to see. And remember, folks, nothing's copyrighted. I know it's Purple Spliff. I'm only joking. After doing absolutely nothing all day on a Friday, I can think of nothing better than chilling. I should have gone out tonight. I was invited out to a works do. Plenty of alcohol, plenty of food, plenty of music. The only problem was that if I'd have gone, I would have driven. So for me, all there would have been the buffet. I've missed that. And a glass of Coke or two. And then before the dancing starts and the music gets too serious, I quietly slip away. But I decided to run this live instead, especially as I was going to pay my respects to Monk, but Monk doesn't want to be here. And he's even got a speech, he said.
Waiting for it.
Oh, what?
Well, I need to go and get some cigarettes.
Oh, okay. Well, you go and get your cigarettes and whatever, and I'll probably have a chat to you tomorrow.
All right.
Because at this rate, I'm going to end up closing the stream down just after an hour.
No worries.
But it's always a pleasure. It's never, ever a chore. Thank you for coming up and participating.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, that's the one. Cheers.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. Goodbye. See you soon.
And I might see you later in Jitsi sometime during the night. All right. Bye, Mellows. Thank you so much for nipping up. If anybody else wants to come up, the link is further up in the chat. If nobody turns up in the next 2 minutes, we'll be 9:15, and then I will show this tribute to Monk, and then I'll close the stream down when that finishes. So I can get an early night, I suppose, and fall asleep. Have a couple of more jokes on the bong, and chill out. And then tomorrow, work. But anyway, yeah, you see, Phil, if Monk doesn't turn up, he has to live it down. You know? Another creator dedicates a show in order to show a little bit of respect, much appreciation, etc. And he disappears. He even puts in latest guys. You know? But hey, it's the way it goes. But still, you know, if he doesn't want to be part and parcel of this, you got 30 seconds. you know. But if you got, Monk, if you're still there, come on, you've got 15 seconds to show your face. Otherwise, it just gets sorted. In fact, I'm not even going to show it. I'll wait. I'll keep you all in suspenders. Also, you'll have to wait again. Oh dear, Monk, you really have. What's the word? Disappointed everybody. He deserves this tribute for what has been revealed recently. Oh, Monk, turn your camera off, please. The light's shining. Oh my. Here he is.
Come on then, let's have it. Let's have it.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm all excited. It's like Christmas. What have you got me?
So I would just like to say, right, before I play it, okay, and then you can do your acceptance speech. Okay. And then we'll take it from there. Okay. So Purple, I know that's probably you. However, after what happened last week, unless I see movement, the answer's no. Oh, that'll do nicely. I know you. Cheers, mate.
Cool. It is me. Yeah, sorry. I can see Monk's here now. I didn't mean to. Spoil your party.
No, you're not. Have you come to join Monk in this tribute?
How you doing, Graham? You all right?
I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all right.
Excellent.
After Tuesday night, lesson was learned. Took me eye.
What happened? Did you get porn bombed by Zara?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There's no evidence to prove or disprove. After the investigations, that's what I've concluded. So
yeah.
What happened?
Better watch out you have on.
But since last week, since Tuesday night, I was privy to what should have been a family conversation. And that family conversation revealed just how much Monk loves his mic. And I'm waiting for the announcement, so I've not gone quite that far. However, right, it was revealed that his Mike is a supporter of the LBGTMIC.
Oh, Grim, can I just stop you for a minute? Because my boy sat next to me. Oh, this is all your fault, mate. What exactly happening now is your fault. Do you know that, yeah? So thank you.
Listen, excuse me.
Listen, I took the headphones out. The boy can hear me. I want him to know that he's caused this trouble. So carry on, Grim. Carry on, mate.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine because he didn't cause the trouble at all.
Oh, who was it?
You did not deny it.
Big up, Monk. How's it going, mate?
And you actually said, yes, I have one of those mics.
I have a microphone that every now and then flashes a lovely colour. No. What do you mean? Shut up, you.
It's a rainbow mic, folks.
It's not a rainbow. It's not.
It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow mic.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not
based
sponsored.
On that.
It's not sponsored by the LGBT community. I do need to put that out there.
So, as a result of that conversation and the time it took for me to do this tribute,
brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to play it. Okay.
Why am I expecting a spoof Bud Light advert?
Actually, no. Before,
honestly, bro.
I'm sorry, but I think before we show this, I think you owe. In fact, it is demanded by the audience that you accept this gift. In the true nature that it's meant.
Okay.
Oh,
And you can now give your acceptance speech.
Well, can I have the, can you give it me? I can't accept. I can't give you a speech. I don't know what it is yet. Come on, show me.
Of
what
course
we
you
got.
can. You said you've already got it written.
Well, in my head.
That's
head,
fine.
you know.
Go for it.
It's all off the cuff.
Go for
Well,
it. Let's see
okay.
whether it changes at the end.
All right. Well, I would first like to thank Malcolm, who used to be Mary, because without her, him, they, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I'd also like to thank my mum, who was also my father. I don't know. I'm confused, just like they are. But if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be as confused as I am now. So thank you for that, Mum, Dad, whoever you are. And I just want to give a big shout out to my kids for calling me Dad when they're actually not, in fact, any of them are mine. So big up to them as well.
Oh.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah? I'm not your father.
Okay. Not biologically.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stangu has said that it's just a what? It's a rainbow mic. Well.
Love the advertising.
You need to go away, mate.
Mr. Monk.
I don't even know. Why are you involved anyway? Do you know what? I swear it must be your bedtime.
that was a nice little video.
Snowy, you just missed the fun. I'll play it again though, don't worry.
Yay.
Brilliant.
That's all right.
So
Yeah,
would you like to reveal your true acceptance speech?
No, that is my first one. Like, I don't know if my mum is my dad or my mum, but whatever, I'm confused just as they are, and I just want to big them up because without them, I wouldn't be confused.
Is the rumor right then that I've heard that you're taking?
But
you don't know what the question is, so how can you say?
No, but you listen. You got to remember. I've got my son here, and I do not want him to know that I am actually, in fact, a woman. I don't want him to know that.
I already knew that.
What do you mean you already knew that? Who are you talking to, bro? Oh my god!
Have you only just found out recently, Monk?
I've only just told him literally, and he's like, "What? I already knew that."
Wow.
Oh, these 9-year-olds, man! Can you hit them yet?
Wonderful.
Are you allowed to hit them yet?
Wait till the terrible teens turns up. Oh, you might be going through that at the moment, but
then they can start hitting you back.
Anyway,
Yeah,
hang on. What the virtual world wants to know, right? Is it true that you and Mr. Rainbow Mike are going to be going out on a hot date soon?
We are. We're going to be going auditing together.
And when Mr. Mike gets turned on, is it true that he turns different rainbow colours?
That's very true, and it's also true that I get turned on by the rainbow colours.
I got it right then. Much love.
Why do you think I do my lives with the rainbow mic, mate? And I'm always so excited and hyperactive.
We got your rainbow mic there.
I'm at that. No, I can't. I was just about to say something, then and realised my boy sat next to me. We'll save that for another night. That comment.
Monk, I do love the fact that it was your 9-year-old son that outed you and the mic.
Mate, listen, if you can't
and you
rely
thought
on
you were going to get away
kids.
with it.
I did.
Hey, Mystical, big up.
I really did. Do you want to? Have you got anything to say to the people for outing me for having a
Yes.
rainbow mic? Go on, what do you want to say to the people, quick? Because
I just want to say I'm the funniest person here.
Okay then.
And also, I like to thank the gay Mike as well as my gay stepfather.
What? You need to definitely bad.
No.
Oh, you are. Oh, can I just confirm you're deleting this live stream after you've ended it, Grim? Yeah.
No.
No, you are.
Yes.
No, stays up. There's no copyright on my show.
All right, do us a favour, mate. Go and get me one of your mum's bandanas, yeah?
Bandanas?
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it round your mouth, mate.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, while he's doing that, just so that the people who are coming late, Snowy, Mystical, who've come in, are thinking, what the hell? This
Hello.
They definitely are.
a tribute to Rainbow Mike. And I've just had it confirmed, and because this is the younger element, I've got to keep this child friendly. I've just been told by my youngest son, who's a lot older than your son, that I am nothing but a git.
Oi, Gripper, I'm going to be honest with you.
See, you get it wrong.
Is there any chance I can have that video for my intro on my channel?
No.
Who's Gripper?
I think that would bring in the punters. I mean, the subscribers.
Grim Reaper.
Yes, Purple.
I think he just called you Gripper.
Did I do that again?
That's the reason why he got that the way it was done.
I'm pretty sure they're totally different people.
Yeah, no, I done it last week, bro. I was doing a live and told everybody to jump over to Gripper's because he was live, and I put Grim's link in. And they went in Grim's live calling him Gripper. I do apologise, Grim. It's because it begins with a G. You know what I mean? It begins with a G, so they all sound the same. I know they don't, but I don't know.
I've got an apology for you. I've got an apology to offer you as well, Grim.
What have you done this time?
Hopefully, this is the right time. There's nothing I've done particularly, but something. I don't know if you remember, but it was a couple of months ago at least. I had my girlfriend. My girlfriend was tasteful, fateful. Yeah, more fateful. And my girlfriend was on anyway. My ex, Ukrainian lady.
Yeah.
And she ended up sort of, basically begging for money or getting me to, even when I wasn't into the idea. And I'm really sorry. I didn't, I knew it was the wrong place to do it. And
Purple. It's forgotten with. Don't worry.
Okay.
I won't hold something that somebody else did against somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Never. Right?
Sure.
It was a very strange evening. And I've got to admit, there was a funny side to it, but there's also a serious side to it as well.
Yeah, sure.
Snowy, did I do the thingy? I know what you're talking about.
Sorry, anyway, mate. I won't do it again.
My friend. Don't worry about it. It's not an issue. Honestly.
She was just clucking for a bit about, some bottle of wine anyway, so it's nothing.
Yes.
Nothing major. I don't even have to worry about it anymore.
Well, that's it.
I'm just a smoker. I hardly ever drink. I don't really like being around drinkers because they get out of control and over emotional. Hey,
where did you meet the Ukrainian bird?
Where did I meet her? Just kind of locally along the road. She's lived here for a long time. She's not just fresh in off the boat,
Oh right, she weren't like come over when the war started or nothing.
No. She's been here for about 25 years.
Okay.
Ah right, she's more English than Ukraine then.
Yeah, she speaks English very well. Yeah, almost as good as me.
Guys, I don't want to be horrible and interrupt you, honestly, on my show. But we do need to move on slightly. Snowy has asked me, did I do the thingy? Now, the thingy is what I'm about to show you, but you've already saw it right at the beginning, but you probably didn't because somebody had turned up later. So this is a 2.5 minute intro, right? Which I'm going to be using on until I get something else on all lives. And it was done by Cuss Asian Sasquatch, Snowy.
Welcome to the Grim Reaper Radio Network, the final resting place for ideas both controversial and tame. I'm death, not taxes. I turn up only once. The truth may be out there, but the lies are inside your head. Despite the rumor, death isn't cruel, merely terribly good at his job. It is often said that life is cheap. This is, of course, completely wrong. Life is often very expensive, but you can get death for free. Do you not know that a man is not dead while his name is still spoken? Light thinks it travels faster than anything, but it is wrong. No matter how fast light travels, it finds the darkness has always gotten there first, and is waiting for it. Join Grim on his distinctly underground network.
I choose to take
not the most welcoming of intros, but yeah, good.
It's what? It's not the most welcoming.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to fucking run or fucking what when I was watching that.
Good. I thought it was very atmospheric.
Well, very atmospheric, but very like you could die if you come in here. Basically, I felt that my life was at risk if I come into this channel after watching that.
What, you didn't know that there was a lighter side to me?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's the lighter side.
Fucking hell. Remind me not to piss you off, wouldn't you, Grim?
Well. You started this.
No, I didn't.
Not
You
me.
did. You did the other week.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain.
Oh, here we go.
Just for those
we
who weren't on the show, it wasn't actually at my show. We were on Bears, I believe.
Yeah.
It could have been on here. I can't remember.
It
was on here. It was on here.
Was it? Oh, yeah, because he was both streaming.
Yeah, the stream's still up. And for 45 minutes, neither of us spoke because that was the challenge. Who would speak first? And Monk refused to give in. Now, I've got a mute button. So I hit the mute button and just started laughing because he was playing all sorts of tunes and whatnot through the soundboard and whatnot. And eventually he gave in because he couldn't stand it anymore because of the commentary from, I think there was Mellows up and Bear, and basically they took the piss out of the pair of us. And I was making notes in the chat, trying to get him to do something to talk, but he wouldn't. Git. Anyway, I won.
Anyway.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I see what I mean. So I just thought I would make it fair, right? And get one over on him, which I did. Thanks to his 9-year-old son, who, in my book,
trust me. Saturday's pocket money day.
And he can do anything for the rest of his long life.
No, mate. Listen, Saturday's
he can never get on the wrong side of the Grim Reaper.
Grim, it's pocket money day tomorrow, mate. And listen, let me tell you something. He's not getting any. He's not getting a penny.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah. It's his problem tomorrow, isn't it? Can I have my pocket money?
Hang on a second. I just want to say I can't give you
pocket. I can't give you pocket money this week, son. I've got to buy a decent mic, mate.
He wants a bigger one, right? I'm just going to say, I've tapped to mute him because he can not be, I suppose. But welcome to Derek and Collectibles. Brackets, Dark Side, Para History. Why do I know you, Derek? I know the name, and welcome all the way from Canada. I'm sure I've come across you when I've been talking to people or something else. Oh, Monk's done a runner.
Oh,
so I win again.
Bye, Monk. Maybe he'll come back.
Well, I hope so. So, what's been happening in your wonderful life? Just having a good old 420.
Yeah, I prefer to. I've got some nice. It's good Stardog. Yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good quality, but it'd be nice to get something a little more fruity, a little different. But I've lost all my contacts because for the second time in a row, the police have seized my phone. So I've now got 2 decent Samsungs that I don't have access to. But then I got paid, and I thought I'm just going to buy myself a new phone. Well, I got a second-hand one. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It's a Huawei Honor 60, I think. A really good camera.
Nice.
But yeah, good. I had to. I just had to. I had the money, so I just thought, fuck it. If I don't do it now, I never will. So yeah, 135 quid second hand from CEX.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I've just put Derek's link. I've missed the D out. It says Eric. Sorry, honest typo.
I think my microphone's pretty good.
Go and have a look at his channel. It looks pretty good. Just shy of 500 subs. So let's see if we can get him to the magic figure of 500. Yeah, because that's what we do. We welcome new people and share the links. Yeah,
share the love.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get back onto the subject of Mr. Rainbow, Mike. But yeah, he shares the love every time he's spoken to, apparently. But don't start yawning because I didn't get much sleep last night. It's very broken, and I'm absolutely knackered. Not to mention, it's still 4:20.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm trying to. It wasn't really it was more of a sigh than a yawn. To be fair,
that's all right. That's all right.
But it wasn't, nothing to do with you. I'm just sighing for my own like situation and what I've been through, and just
a second. Okay. This is a message to the second Grim Reaper who's listening in. Can you roll me a 420? Thank you.
I could do that for you, Grim.
That's fine. No problem. Message was received and understood. He's laughing his head off. I think I stopped him from falling asleep. You bastard, Dad. You had to make me get up now. Sorry. Phil, why did you retract that comment? Yeah.
I live in Ontario, Canada. Wow. Cool, Derek.
So
that's a long way away.
Just gone across, and he's sub to him. Listen, just go and have a look. See? Possibly bittersweet. Okay.
I'm getting on my way to
I'm
500 subs
now with Phil.
Sorry, I'll be there soon. I'm on my way to getting 500 subs.
Oh,
I've got about 360 or something. But if I keep releasing videos and try and make them good, my subs should go up, and networking helps as well. I go on a lot.
Listen,
I go on a lot of channels, talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
It's good fun.
I've made some good. I would say, yes, I have made some good friends. I know this sounds stupid when you actually don't meet them in real life. However, there's a couple of guys that I either will meet, I've got plans to, or it's in the pipeline. Because a lot of the people who come in on a regular basis, I go into their channels, we have a laugh, and occasionally someone will try and put me in my place, like this morning. And it was hilarious, I tell you. There's nothing worse than having two women talk at the same time.
Mm.
And they're both talking about two separate things, but they both are agreeing with each other. Now, that's weird.
Mental.
And I'm not being sexist because it could have been two blokes, right? But it happened to be two women.
Yeah.
And they asked me my opinion, but didn't give me a chance to say anything. So apparently I was being, what's the word that they used? Worse than
stubborn.
Normal. No, because
less than normal.
Yeah, worse than normal.
Worse than normal. In what way?
In my comments.
Oh, okay.
I did explain that I had a rough night, hardly any sleep, etc. And it was around about 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Could have been
full moon.
Later. And all right, I can get a bit naughty, but so anyone can, it's just I say what I think.
Me too. I'm a bit like that.
Sometimes the sarcasm is very cutting.
Yes.
On some channels, they love it. They've never come across somebody who is quick-witted. and can come out with some cracking one-liners, and it knows when to hold the what's that phrase? Punchline.
Deliver the punchline.
Yeah, well, you hold back on it, don't you? You keep them in anticipation.
Absolutely. Keep them in suspense, and then just drop it right at the right time.
I've always said that I know how to keep idiots in suspense. Now, I've been on some channels where my humour does not fit at all, and they find it very offensive. But I'm not part of the feelings, please.
Bunch of snowflakes, eh?
No, I wouldn't say snowflakes. You just never come across a Brit like me. All my friends are good, whether they like it or not. Love it.
Wow.
I treat people with respect, and all I ask for is respect back. And there's a couple of people who seem to think that I'm a tyrant.
What?
Yeah.
You?
I don't know. Yeah, me.
No way.
And I'm a leader of a pack of people who are out to overthrow their communities and call them bullies, etc. They don't understand humour.
I just think, personally, I just think to any critics or haters of this channel or the people that go on it, just wise up, because you're wrong. Because this place is like, you bring people from all over different places, and you're hooked up with so many good people that I think it's just one of those channels that doesn't, it's different, doesn't follow the mold, does its own thing, and if people don't like that, well, that's their tough.
Yeah, I don't never do the same thing twice.
I've always had a good time here.
Everything in life is all about chilling. Now, I mean, Jade from she's from my area, shall we say?
Naughty.
And
I don't know what that means either. What's naughty?
Naughty. Oh,
naughty.
How can I put it? Standoffish.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Standoffish.
But I bet they dislike Paddington Bear too.
Easier to say, isn't it?
Well, it's one of these, because he likes Marmite. You either like him or you don't. Was it marmalade? Forget. Hello, Miss Joe. How are you?
See another cool picture. There you go.
Good northern settlement. Wow. Can't spell either.
Sentiment.
Right. Sentiment. Thank you.
That might be the correct word.
It is the right word. I can see it now. I can't see it on that side because it's the wrong.
Because that stupid damn heart's in the way.
What stupid heart? I can't see it.
On the chat screen, you don't ever get that big sort of heart icon in the bottom corner, right hand corner of the chat.
Oh yeah.
You don't get it on StreamYards, I know, but
no.
I like StreamYard's chat because you can see if you block someone in YouTube, you can still read their comments in StreamYard if you're on panel. So that's quite cool. That.
Talking about being irritated, Stangu, every time that you and I have any sort of verbal contact, yes, I do find you irritating.
So you're not having him as a co-host anymore, then, Grim?
He's got the accesses. He just, look, Stangu's in the Hangouts area on Discord.
Okay.
In the early hours, allegedly. I'm not seeing him there recently. I keep popping in, but all record, But I don't run the Discord channel.
I don't use Discord at all.
Standard, It's
Don't
just
get
an
it.
area
Don't
where
like
you can
it.
say what you want. It's one of those areas, I try to have fun in there, the occasional decent game, which is irritating, especially when you keep losing. But it's fun. If you remember back in the day when we first started this channel, Stangu did an awful lot to get us going.
Yes, I remember.
Once we got to a certain point, it was always
brilliant.
an agreement that Stangu would probably take more of a back seat. And he does.
For his own sanity, or for the sake of the program?
No, actually, because I was driving him nuts. And the same with Jade. I love them both.
JD.
I can't decide between them because I'm going to put like yin and yang, them two. They are so close but miles apart, to each other. And I think it would make an excellent interpretation of what's that Shakespeare? Romeo and Juliet. I think it'd be hilarious. I could make a story up along that. I couldn't put it on here though.
Or would it be X-rated?
It just wouldn't be allowed.
What, for political type reasons, you mean?
Yeah, it'd be a bit like Bill and Ben. If you remember, I did Bill and Ben.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought it was quite funny, but it kept getting banned, didn't it, or whatever?
No, I could only put it on the website.
Yeah,
I couldn't put it on here.
Was it an instant takedown? Was it from YouTube?
Well, if the persons that I was talking about, well, they could allege that I was being a bit OTT, and yes, I was. It was just one of those things. The story of Bill and Ben and weed. It was hilarious, and it was just made up on the day.
Yeah, I watched a few of them.
I had no idea what I was going to talk about, how I was going to present it, but I had the audience in stitches. And I'm going to do something again because I actually enjoyed that. So when I get my brain in gear, I will do that again. I'll do a recording. I might talk about some of the crap that goes on YouTube.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes. Do it.
Because it's a story,
Yeah.
Change the names to protect the innocent. Trouble is, there's no innocence. So Stangu said Discord is Discord equals we just play music and share thoughts and game.
Sounds fun. Sounds good, man. I'd love some of that. I just don't use Discord. I don't like it. I've tried it, but it's just too confusing for me, and there's too many different rooms, and I can't find anybody. So,
well, that's fine. There is an alternative. We can use the website, and we can use
of course
the secret room we don't talk about. We could do the same thing in there. Yeah.
You mean on Zoom?
We can also have karaoke.
WhatsApp.
We do whatever.
Karaoke is good fun. As long as the latencies, I said karaoke is good fun as long as the digital latency is on
point. Well, there is a way around it, you see. The person singing, actually, we share their screen. That way there isn't any, so it's just one person singing. It does work. I've seen it work really well. But you can't share a song because of the latency. And there is, even in Discord, there will be a little bit of latency. However, what you can do is because everybody it would be live, as in the mic would be live. If we
Yes.
shared the same screen within the secret room, and you could have more than one person sing it, and there'd be no latency.
Great.
You know,
So you can have duets from across the across the world.
Yeah.
Kind of potentially.
Yeah, the only latency would be people connecting through into the server. That's all. And that's their problem. It's not the server's problem. You know, it's. But yeah, we can do
all the latency from their mouth, to their brain.
Yeah, the only downside is not allowed under the terms and conditions, because it's something else which is going to be enforced, to advertise other links.
Because you're replaying music
to other channels.
Oh.
As well, so for argument's sake, if you've got a Zumble channel account and you advertise the fact that you have a Zumble account, even though you've linked it to your YouTube channel, you can be told that your channel's gone. And coming soon to and we talked about this last week, but coming soon is to change to third-party apps where people currently allowed to advertise, buy me a coffee, this is my PayPal link, etc. All that will be banned, and the only way that you will get any source of money will be through the super chats. Because
on YouTube,
that way, YouTube take the 30%.
Yeah, that's really selfish of them, isn't it? And greedy.
But
just my opinion.
Yeah, but there is a good side to it, right?
Yeah.
If you put every channel on the same footing, right, you don't get jealousy. Because there isn't anything to be jealous about. Because you eliminate money, right? Then really that is down to the individual who uses a super chat, if they so want to.
It's a bit of a waste, though, isn't it? You don't, that YouTube's getting most of it.
I agree with you totally.
Fucking rip off,
right? However, it cuts out the jealousy, right? So there'll be no point in clicks for views because you can't advertise your own source of revenue, regardless. Now, I think that's fair.
We just go to those people. Just go to TikTok, can't they? You can do that on TikTok. I think it was selling shit on there.
They can go to any other channel that does monetization, and they can break it in. I don't care. None of my business.
Fair enough, then.
I would never monetize this channel, even if I was able to. I've never asked anyone for a penny or a dime, and I don't do anything that way.
You wouldn't support or encourage people that did, like me a few months ago.
No, I don't. No. What you would say? No. That's totally separate, totally different incident.
Yeah. That's cool.
I keep telling you this. Don't believe me, Jesus. Listen, if you want, I'll do your own video, like I've done for Monk, who's.
Oh yes, please. Like an intro video from my videos.
Yeah, I need to work out what the best way of doing it because.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you're not going to like how your avatar will be affected, by the way.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Have you read the terms and conditions?
No, not in a while.
All right.
We keep changing them.
Well, let's put it this way: anything related to any drug that is not prescribed will not be allowed.
It's only a symbol. It's not actually a drug.
No, I agree, but this is them, right? Not me. I don't have a problem.
Okay, let's change it to something else then.
But no, I'll just let you know.
Is that okay?
just read the terms and conditions. Oh God, he's done. Oh no.
Is that not cool?
Oh, it's cool, all right. I'm just thinking the poor bastard's fish.
Do you think he'll get away from the popo?
Sorry.
I'll
Years
try
ago,
another one. I'll try another one on you.
For those people who were
This one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right. For those people who are old enough
So
to
my pictures.
remember the government of the Thatcher era and the
Just about, yeah.
Falklands conflict. It wasn't called a war because it wasn't a war; it was a conflict. Amazing how they can sell things on the open market. Anyway, when I first heard about it, and I heard about the equivalent of the Normandy landings, I thought those poor penguins. They're about to get trampled on. They're not going to be able to move quick enough. Not to mention the penguin eggs that are laid in the, in the sand. And that was my thought. Or is that a bit too soon?
You're right there, Dave. I think I need to read the terms and conditions as well. Go through them with a
fine
what do you call it? Fine tooth comb, exactly. Yeah. But,
this is, as I say, this is one of the reasons why I would love to be able to go. Bye-bye, YouTube. I want to go somewhere where I'm able to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
On a more permanent basis. The problem that you've got is people won't come away from YouTube. It's like a drug. You get addicted to it.
It's the going to say process. Then it's the platform, and the way they do it is just still better than anyone. I've tried a few other sites, but video sites, but none of them are as good.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem. I mean, I just say stay within terms of service. You're not going to be far wrong. If you want free speech or something like that, that can be arranged. And I'm all for free speech, by the way. And I wish that we had a constitution, and I wish it was a duplicate of the US Constitution. But it'll never happen.
No.
It's a shame.
We're too set in our ways. Aren't we?
In the meantime, you can get arrested for hurty words.
Shit.
Which leads me to one of the reasons why I want to go over to America, because as soon as I get there, I've got free speech. I'm covered by the Constitution. But
that must be really good.
The downside for me is when I leave to when I actually land at the hotel that I'm staying at, right? I can't have a drink.
No.
Right? No, because I'm driving at the other end.
Oh. Okay.
And then when I come back, I'm driving.
Maybe you could get some sleeping tablets or something, something good to help you through.
Well, I'm still trying
some
to figure
gummies.
Out. No, it's worse. You can't have any of it. Pain in the ass.
CBD gummies.
Oh, they'd be fine. They'd be fine. I know where I can get them.
Pop it before you go and walk in the airport.
The airport doesn't bother me. The landing and the taking off doesn't bother me. It's when I'm in the air, sailing very close to flying close to certain areas, and I would hate for a stray MiG to come along and hit the plane, with a missile.
Oh my God!
It's Bear Britain.
Is that even possible?
If you can't find a link, don't worry about it. Go to Telegram. I'll put it in there for you.
Go on, Bear. You got the special
And if you
special
haven't seen
privilege.
it, and if you haven't seen it, I'll show you the tribute to Monk.
So can't wait to see this video. I'm gonna, if it's good, I'll obviously put it proudly, display it
Well, I'm going
at the start
to,
or at the end of the video.
I'll make you one. I will do one for you.
That's
That's
awesome.
not a problem. Something,
So-
you know, I'll think of something.
I'm so honoured.
But I can't guarantee that I won't be stoned when I do it. So I don't know what the
Yes.
outcome will be.
It'll probably be better if you are stoned.
Well, I started that one before I got stoned. Then I got stoned, and I finished it off. So I'm surprised it came out as well as it did, to be honest. Yeah. And I think deep down, I think Monk appreciated it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some more.
I think you might be right. I think you can see the funny side. It sounds like he did.
Yeah. Shouldn't have left it.
Rainbow.
He's got a rainbow-coloured mic.
Rainbow coloured mic. I'm trying to imagine that. Is it? So it's on like sort of vertical lines going all the way around.
I don't know. I've never seen it, but apparently it flashes different colours. So
Flashes different colours.
yeah, when you speak.
I'd love.
I have seen those
So
mics,
funny.
and I prefer the mic that I've got.
They're usually black, aren't they? Jet black.
That's the source I've got. Yeah, it's more directional, but it's also I've had to put the noise cancellation on, things like that for the background noise.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm going to get a serious mic.
if you're not here,
well worth
in the,
the.
if
well
you're not
worth
here
it.
in the next 5 minutes, then I know you're not going to be
We're
coming
gone. You're too late.
up. But you've missed everything. It was hilarious. I've never heard someone so embarrassed before, and he did a very good job of covering it up. And also the hatred that he has towards me now. Or
Right.
just being paranoid. I don't know. What do you think?
You guys have been friends. You guys have been friends for a while, haven't you? A couple of years, at least.
No, not really. I came across him accidentally.
Not that long.
No, not really. I know he's got a sense of humour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
the best of it is I can share that video wherever I go.
Did you make him an intro video then?
No. That was just a piss take. That was just a piss take.
Well, I liked it. I thought it was good. Right.
A lot of sarcasm. You much so. But I gotta admit, I like the intro that Snowy did for me. That's really good. That. Bear, you're almost coming through.
Big up, Snowy.
Right, okay. That doesn't
Big up
make
everyone in the
sense.
chat.
There, show me your face. You know what happened last time. That's better.
Is that him?
So here he is.
Oh,
he's bare.
There he is.
He's naked.
What's going on? We good?
And he's
All right, Bear.
Bear, is that you?
No, it's not me.
Right, I'm gonna have to, sorry, I
You
can't
barefaced liar.
What stupid question is it, me?
Oh, shut up. Seriously, Bear.
Sounds
You missed
like
it.
him.
You missed it.
What have I missed now?
Monk and his
Sounds about Monk.
presentation, his award.
Did he get it?
Yeah. Yeah. He even did a really nice acceptance speech and said he wouldn't.
Yes.
He wouldn't and he said he wouldn't change any of what he said even afterwards. You know how sloppy he gets.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll show it again just so that Bear can see it because he hasn't seen it. I make no apologies because I do think it's funny.
Oh, he must have loved that.
He enjoyed it. So what did you think of it, Bear?
It was very, very thoughtful of you.
Thoughtful. I've not heard that one before. But he has asked for a copy. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get him a copy that easily. However, I will put it on places like Telegram, so people can download it. There's no copyright on it, as far as I'm aware.
Put it on Telegram.
I think, well, yeah, you can pass it over. Hopefully.
Cheeky sprites.
Oh, cheeky.
Big up yourself.
Leo was meant to be going
Not
to
cheeky,
some
right.
mad party live, man, but I don't know what's happened to him. I think he's like.
Well, he came in here earlier,
Shorty.
but that was about all, really. Shorty.
It's a really nice avatar, Shorty. Zooming in on it so I can see the detail. Beautiful colours.
In Purple Split.
What's that, Bear?
I said, what you been saying? What you been up to?
Oh man, I've had some problems with my girl. Serious problems. Got arrested. Like I've been arrested 3 times for her now.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good, bro.
False allegations. That's all I'm going to say.
What, by that?
Yep.
There's nothing like a woman's scorn, they say.
Yes.
Then is me.
It's very true. Well, she's now an ex, so I won't be seeing her for a while, and it's got to be for the good, because she was a lot of trouble in the end.
I was about to say she was a bit crazy, isn't she?
Yeah, I think possible narcissist, NPD, but most of them don't get diagnosed. They just fly under the radar because they always think they're okay, but they can be very cold and quite evil sometimes. So yes. I'm better off without her. Definitely.
Well,
moving on.
You can make that decision, and whatever decision you take is, fine by us.
Yeah. But they took 2 of my phones though. My last 2 Samsungs have been seized by the local police. Even the first one, the first investigation was over. It went to what do they call it? No further action.
You've known enough auditing now, man, to not let them take your phone, bro. There was no stopping them.
Obviously,
you don't want to have to share, but what are they trying to say? There's evidence of stuff on your phone incriminating.
Well, maybe they're hoping there is, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. So it's just how long they need to keep them for. It's like I need that phone. It's got pictures and videos and all sorts of good stuff on their music. But you know, they can apparently they can keep it for a reasonable amount of time. But reasonable, you know, they can stretch that to anything.
What are they saying is a reasonable amount of time?
Oh, they're not giving me a time frame at all. But I bought myself a new phone anyway. I got paid, and yeah, I got myself a Huawei Honor 60. It's pretty good. It's got a good camera.
Tell them it's perfect. Tell them they're fucking beefs. Your phone.
Yeah, I got a few complaints. I've got a good solicitor. I think I can trust. So I'm gonna follow up some investigations, make some charges of my own.
Well, no disrespect to any women listening, but women are crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like, not all, but some are like proper crazy. They'll do
I can be a bit.
Yeah.
I can be a bit crazy sometimes, but not like that. Not making up false allegations.
I'll give you, for example, I once knew a lad that fucking had an argument with his missus, domestic, like happens, yeah? Police come, she's like trying to get him nicked, and they're turning around and saying like, no offence, love, but he ain't done nothing wrong. So she's like, yeah, check the attic, man, there's loads of coke up there. They go up in the attic, man, find loads of fucking coke, arrest the guy. Went to jail for a good few years. Yeah, went to jail for like a good few years. All just from a domestic, bro. And like Grim just said, women scorned him, bro. Is a dangerous woman, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I swear to God, yeah, it's a true story. That
I don't know what happened. It must have been something I said. Because yeah, we both said a lot of things we didn't mean, and it just got crazy after a while. So there you go. Chalk it down to experience. Move on best you can. What's the chat saying? Seek the freedom. Yeah. Yeah. Seek my freedom.
Hello, Dino. For people who don't know, Dino is from multiple different communities, and he's actually quite funny at times.
At times, what does that mean?
Well, depends on what you call funny. You know, I mean, the Americans laugh at most things.
America, yeah, I was about to say, not saying it's shit, but for a British person, I think American humour is pretty terrible, actually, to be honest. Quite dire, do you not think?
I think it's too politically correct.
Nah, come on, like, I know there's some real, like, well-known American sitcoms and that, but British ones are always piss all over them all day long. All day long. But then that's my opinion as a British guy, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll find out when I go over.
From Monty Python to the Fast Show.
Right, guys.
Even Little Britain.
I'm going to close this down now, only because I am absolutely shattered, and I think my body's saying time to sleep. So,
well, is Leo going live or what?
Fair enough, Grim.
Donna, shall we all go party with Leo?
If you can find Leo, then yeah.
Yes.
Sweet.
I like Leo. I want to go say hello to him.
Enjoy. But thank you for everybody who's joined us in the chat. Thanks very much. You all take part.
Big up,
cheers, Grim.
And
respect
also to Purple,
Big up,
Mellows.
Go get some.
And of course, Bear. So enjoy the rest of your night or evening or whatever, wherever it is that you are. Cheers now.
Cheers, everyone.